my lovely people. How are we all doing today? It's a very cool evening, so I'm outside here to talk to us briefly. You can see from my thumbnail picture, that's not my real face, so because I'm not happy about something that just came up. Somebody, called me very distressed because somebody very, very close to her betrayed her. And it was quite serious. And I told her I'm going to share, just to talk about betrayal, not that I'm going to share the information, obviously. And she was happy with that because she said that most people are, some people are maybe victims of betrayal, and it's good to bring it up so that people will know, because sometimes people may even do these things without knowing the implications and how it can affect the other person. Proverbs 11 verse 13 said that a gossip betrays our confidence, but a trustworthy person keeps a secret. Betrayal is actually worse than a gossip. Yeah, because a gossip might just be, not have any ill feelings, because I just gossip. It's not good to gossip, obviously, but it's actually a betrayal is worse than a gossip, because they don't they may not have ill feelings. They just gossip and they move on. But a betrayal will knowingly divulge information in a breach of confidence. So that's more serious. They commit what they call relational treason by violating the trust someone has placed on them. So that's relational treason, because you have violated the trust of somebody that they've placed on you. Judas is a typical example. He didn't have to go too far or to get so much information to betray Jesus, because he knows his comings and goings. Let's ask ourselves this question: have we ever breached confidence? Of course, I'm sure from time to time we have done so. We are human beings, we do these things. But if we have, why did we do it? What was the reward? Was there any reward? Even if there is reward, what kind of reward is that? Why did we do it? What were you envious of the person? Were you resentful of the person? Was there unresolved issue? There must be something going on for you to betray somebody. And mind you, as I say, they're not somebody to betray you. The person is not very far away from you. Maybe somebody you live in the same house with. You might be a very close friend who knows your ins and outs. So there are various things to watch out before people start. Before somebody betrays you. It's not just something that happens. Oh, I'm going to betray that person by 3 p.m. today. No. It's something they've planned and thought in their mind and all the rest of it. And their behavior towards you might start changing. So there are things to watch out for. Are they being overly nice to you? Or the other way around, are they being so distant from you? Normally you go out with them, you socialize with them, and suddenly they start avoiding you. They start giving you excuses why they will not come to the function or to the event. These are some warning signs to look out for. When somebody is about to betray you, they start avoiding you, or the other way around, they become overly nice to you. So people like that, if you're not, you don't have to keep sticking around with them. If you find out that something not quite right going on, then you have to be careful. You have to be watchful, watch out. And then when they come to you to ask you, they'll come in a subtle way to ask you some questions, to get some information. Make sure that you are giving the barest minimum. If you are not sure, don't even give the information at all. If you start becoming a little bit unsure of this friendship or of this family member, at least you know your family. I should think that you know your family and know what goes on, and then know the type of thing that you need to share or not to share. We need to be people, the type of people that people will trust and come to us in confidence to talk about things and know that they are not going to hear it anywhere. This era of social media, before you even know it, something might be in the social media. Before somebody else might call you and say, oh, have you seen such and so about you on social media or something like that? That's how bad, because social media, anything can just go viral, whether it's true or not. And assuming most of it, sometimes some of this betrayal going on might not be something that it might not be true. But by the time you even start to explain to people that, oh, that thing that you heard is not true about that person, how many people are you going to tell? Because it's already gone viral. So let us always be careful. Watch what we say. Watch how we behave, and also watch what we tell people. Mind what we tell people. Know the type of friends or the type of family we have, and then decide the level of your openness to them, the level of your relationship and sharing things with them to avoid betrayal. Because this one that happened is really quite bad. And the only time I think I'm taking this quite seriously because my job is highly confidential. I have a very confidential job. You don't tell tales. Things people discuss with you remains there. The only time in my job anyway that we are allowed to break confidentiality is when it's life threatening, and you have to tell the person, I'm very sorry, on this occasion I'm going to break this confidentiality here because it may be detrimental to the person's health or to somebody else's health. That's the only way, that's the only time you're allowed to break confidentiality, and you have to tell the individual. Obviously, you have to tell them that, yes, I know you want me to keep this to myself. However, because of the seriousness of this situation, the seriousness may mean that somebody's life might be involved, either the person or somebody else. So you have to tell them that you must break confidentiality on this occasion only, but not on other times when somebody just tell you something that you know is not going to harm any other person. Then you just go and start betraying them left, right, and center. That's not acceptable. So let us think, what actually is causing this problem? Is it jealousy? Is it that we just don't like that person and we just want to tarnish their image and we just want to cause problems? How can you live with yourself if you betray somebody, and especially when it's not something that is not true, and you betrayed them, you violated their trust they placed in you and the confidence that they have in you? How do you think that they will ever trust you again? How would they ever come back to you again? So, my beloved people, if we are in that situation where we betray people, let us stop. Or even if we are planning to do it, let us think twice and don't go ahead with that, because betrayal can be very detrimental. It can be you that somebody else will betray one day, and then you can see how painful it is. But if you are the type that have very wonderful family, lovely friends that are trustworthy, thank God for them and hold on to them. But if there's something a little bit not right, then pray for those people and, for God to lead you, to direct you how to handle things, what to say and not what to say. But please, all in all, let us learn to not to betray people. Betrayal can have a very serious, when I mean serious, I mean very serious. And then you may have to regret whatever the consequence is for the rest of your lives. And you don't want to live like that. So please, let us be people that that other people will trust, and don't violate their confidence. Let them be people that will come say, oh yeah, I'll go to that person, I'll go to that man or that woman, oh yeah, I'll go to that uncle or that auntie. She will be able to help me. She's not going to, nobody will hear it anywhere. She's going to give me good counsel. She's going to advise me. She's going to suggest things I will do without other people hearing it. As I say, there are times that you need to breach confidentiality, but not in every. It's only when it's life-threatening, and you have to inform the person that you are going to do that. Otherwise, please, let's zip it. Let's keep things that are said to us, and also let us watch people around us. No matter how close they are to you, before they betray you, there will be some signs, there will be some things happening that are unusual. look out for those signs so that maybe you can pick these things up before it goes really in the open. Thank you so much for listening. But please remember, let us be people that are of trustworthy people, and people that people will come to in confidence and share things without it going all over the place. Thank you so much for listening. If you have not subscribed, please do so. And I'll see you. And I would also like to hear your comments on the comment section. And I'll see you in my next video. Thank you so much, and God bless you. Goodbye.